When they first came out, I thought, wow, these are here forever.
Right.
They're going to be here forever. And they lasted about a minute, and then phones started adding cameras to the phone process, and it just became so much more convenient. I remember when I was a kid, the photographer would put his head under this big blanket, and then this huge flash that he would hold. So we've come a long way since then. But then, the digital cameras, they just came and went, but they are making a comeback. And you know why, Bets? Because the young kids that never experienced them, they're all new to them. And I'm waiting for 8-tracks to make a huge comeback any day now, too.
No doubt. Well, the ones that are buying them up is Gen Z. They have a thing for the 90s, and this is just another one of those things. It was low-rise jeans at first. Now it's those digital cameras. And according to them, it's no longer cool to be in focus. That's right. They're degrading the technology in order to have blurry, grainy, blown-out snaps.
It's kind of nice to just have a different aesthetic choice, and it's instead of filters and everything, it just comes like that. You don't know how it's going to turn out.
Wait till they find out about film.
That's coming in 2028.
That's the one you find a roll and you just don't know what's on that.
Oh my goodness, yeah. It's like you take it to the drugstore to get developed, and it's a quiz, it's a mystery.
Surprise.
One store owner in New York City said they just can't keep these things on the shelves. They buy 100 a week, and they sell almost all of them immediately.
NBC is also reporting they cost about the same as they did 20 years ago because the demand is so high.
Yeah, that's good to know, because I have one.
Yeah?
Paid a couple $100 for it, so if anyone wants it,
right?
I'll sell it for what
I can remember
paid for
when
it.
I went from a 4 megapixel to a 6 megapixel.
Yeah,
I was like, this is it. We could get it to 4x6 now when we get it printed, and it's not totally, not totally grainy and whatnot.
I loved them, I really did. I wish they were here longer, but it's just so much more convenient because we all carry our phones with us, and you don't want to carry 2 devices.
No.
So it's all in one, and now, what I wish, there isn't a sum of money that I wouldn't pay to have a complete history of my college years in digital photos.
Ooh, I'm glad that we still have the paper because it can be shredded and the evidence is gone.
Yeah, it would be fun, though.
Our digital anchor, Stephanie Haney, is back with us now with the results from the question of the day.
Yeah, Stephanie, what are people saying? What would it take for them to swap out their phone camera for a digital camera right now?
Yeah, okay, before we get to that, I have to point out, they were putting chapstick on the back of their phones in that video. That's not new. That's the old Vaseline on the lens Hollywood trick from like the 50s to be soft focus. So it's not new, kids. It's not new. Okay.
It's all new to them.
Nice try, Gen Z.
It is new to them. All right. Now, I did really get an eye-opener looking at the answers to this question. What would make you use a digital camera instead of the one on your phone? So a picture is worth 1,000 words, right? Well, this first one comes here from Jerry, says he spent thousands on lenses. So those are the fancier ones with the lenses. And Robert shared this photo. He said a cell phone can't get you an image like that clear moon, right? Kathleen says with a digital camera, you've actually got to slow down and think about the process of taking the picture instead of just pushing a button. She loves that. Robert likes the control and the options that you get with the digital camera. Now for Donna, it is all about the different lenses and being able to do that manual mode. Holly says action images, phones just don't cut it for those. Now, when Larissa's phone overheated in Barcelona, she says her digital camera saved the day, and that makes a lot of sense. Hot in Barcelona. Tony says, listen, this is not a comeback. Don't call it a comeback. They never left the digital cameras. Now, I thought this was interesting. In the What's New Facebook group, Deb says sometimes she doesn't want all the extra stuff that comes with iPhones, like a text popping up or social media alerts, and really wants to stay in the moment and taking the photo.
Okay.
So cameras with interchangeable lenses now are making up the majority of the digital camera sales. One thing I did not think about when I was thinking about this earlier, I have a digital Polaroid camera.
Yes, you do. It's adorable.
Love it.
Really?
Yeah. Obsessed with it. It's
She brought
so
it to
fun.
Laura Queso's baby shower.
Yes, yes, I did.
Wait, the picture comes out of the camera, and you watch it develop in front of you.
So it's all of the greatness of a Polaroid and a digital combined.
Very
so you
old
can look
school
at the photo that you're taking, and then you choose whether or not to print it, so you're not wasting that precious Polaroid film. You can put a sepia filter on it if you want to make it
Oh, that's
fun.
really cool.
That'd be a good gift for Hayes, because she would be able to take pictures and see them right away.
Yeah, she has a little baby phone camera, and it appears on you can't print them, but it comes up on the little image thing there for like 3 seconds, but then it's gone.
Aww.
Yeah, I know, but she loves playing with it.
I love the digital cameras for my kids because they would take selfies and all that, and I have all of them, and then you can print them. So
That's fun.
It's nice because then they don't mess with your phone.
Yeah, there you go.
Hey. Thanks so much, Stephanie. That was fun.